that's a little that's whack.
He's about to complain when he goes to work tomorrow.
I was thinking about going to find a driver. It's in the truck or something.
Maybe.
Does that be happening sometimes? Yeah. Ready?
We're gonna do the
One.
one. Yeah. 1 and the 2 and the 3. Dang it.
Really bad.
It's
That
terrible.
was too early.
Yeah.
We'll just do it individually. Ricky's, can you just stop real quick? Back.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say, to be honest.
Yeah. We're gonna have another rebrand.
And
and we have an addition to the squad.
I don't even want to talk about
A new face.
like what we're planning to do or anything. It's just let's just do
Oh,
it,
okay,
and then we
yeah.
should bring it out when it comes out.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I feel like we did that too much.
Yeah, true. We have had a lot of we're gonna continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this and that and that.
Yeah.
We're
We just gotta be about it.
Yeah. We're just
Okay.
gonna do it, and it's gonna come out when it comes out.
All right. Well, we do have to talk about the elephant in the room though.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
People like this.
Yeah. But
How's
we
it
have a new
going?
member.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ricardo
What's up? What's up? What's up?
We have a name for radio, Loki.
Ricardo Soto.
Ricardo Soto.
Yeah, that's true. If you like,
That sounds like a stage
if
name.
you want, I don't even know the radio stations. Networks.
Oh, the Rumba.
Yeah, like Tumba, yeah. Y aquí con nosotros, Ricardo Soto.
But yeah, Ricky's here with us, guys, forever.
Yes,
Ever,
sir.
ever. Like I said, we're not talking about the future, but he's here forever.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not pro.
I'm the only thing we talk about.
Yeah.
That's gonna stay.
But that's kind of what I want to talk about this one. It's just kind of, I guess, get to know you, even though we know you. I mean, we've known you for, I don't even know how long now.
Yeah,
true.
wow.
Yeah, that is true. We have had like a lot of like personal like growth conversations, you and I on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have Ricky's.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, ask me those questions.
I don't even remember when. I specifically remember you from camp, just a camp that you came to.
A youth
Yeah.
camp. Yeah, probably.
That's where I started from.
Who invited you?
Wait,
Someone from church, Shadira.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
she did invite you.
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
and that was your first, like,
my first camp.
but you came to services before that?
Yeah, we went. I don't even remember how we first started going there. My mom went to the one where we at the gym,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
I think we went a couple of times.
Oh, so it was because your mom that you started going to. the
yeah.
church. Okay.
Yeah. We started
That,
going.
yeah,
there.
that's what I was wondering too.
Yeah, we started going there, and we just went, but we didn't really talk with anybody. We were the quiet ones.
Yeah.
And then I think people would approach us every once in a while, but my mom knew her mom because she was like an extended day. She was our teacher, me and my older brothers. So she knew us from there, and then we just got to start talking, and then I got involved with the youth that way. And I remember I don't know if that was the first event I went to, but I think the church had like a building that you guys would host certain things at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the warehouse. Yeah.
And I think I went there once. But I think honestly the first time I ever got to talk to people was going to camp. Yeah, it was our first time. I don't know did Adrian go before that?
I think so. Yeah.
I remember you.
I think Adrian was the first one to like start talking to everybody out of the three brothers.
I remember my night was weird.
No,
We're gonna roast Adrian. Yeah.
We will roast Adrian when he's here with us and he can clap back.
Well,
I feel bad roasting him without him in the
No,
room.
I'm not roasting him. It's more
Because I know he'll clap back, but he won't care.
No,
But I would just prefer him be
the
here.
whole
Yeah.
time he denies it, but I promise you. I mean, if you guys just like first glance, getting to know you and your family and stuff, not knowing anything about you guys, you think like, okay, these guys don't mess with no one.
Yeah.
They'll shank you if you really mess with them. Adrian has long hair
Yeah.
and just skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm like, oh, man, this kid sleeps in his jeans.
Yeah.
Murderer.
Yeah.
I used to sleep in my jeans.
And I thought the same about
You
you.
thought I was a murderer? Dang.
No, he had
This
long
whole
hair. So
time.
that
Crazy
yeah.
long hair. Yeah.
But that's literally like the only thing I remember Adrian back then. And he denies it to this day that he never did that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw you sleep in your jeans. His super skinny jeans.
I can't remember, but probably. Or recall something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like my first recollection of that. Wait, how old were you? You don't even know how old you were when you did that?
Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I've been like 15.
I think around 15, 16, around there.
Yes, you know me for like.
Cause I think I remember I was in high school.
Maybe 16, between the 15 to 17 range,
Yeah.
I think.
So we know you for like a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Full 10 years. a third of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And then 2/3, probably more.
Than that.
Yeah.
Y'all too.
Yeah. Right. We were small. We have a photo of us in a play. It was like I remember the adults were watching Passion of the Christ. And then for the kids, we were putting on a play for like the kids' church stuff. Or was it that?
I know. I don't even remember. I remember like.
I know it was a play. We were a
taking
part.
the
Yeah.
picture,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Oh, that exact picture?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember that. I used to love that classroom like that we had because it was like so it was the church. Then there was like a hallway that led. It was like an outdoor hallway. Like it was like a lanai. It connected the main temple to that church to the classrooms. And then there was just one big room, and then there was like the individual classrooms.
That setup was,
and
looking back on
dude,
it,
that setup was nice.
Good,
yeah.
At the
And
old
then it had
location?
a kitchen,
The old
old church,
yeah.
the original
It was
church,
like
and
the
they built
main-
it from scratch.
Yeah, the main
All of them,
sanctuary, and then there was like a mini sanctuary, but it was
Yeah.
like for the youth and stuff. And then from there, it was like individual classrooms and stuff.
I think I remember because one of my cousins was friends with someone from church,
Yeah.
and we ended up going. I remember going one time only to the church where it's in
the
front
main
of
one?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I went there once.
That Evans
I don't really remember
the government.
the experience, but that was when I was like really young. But then going to church at that gym, that's pretty much history right there.
Yeah.
Camp is what changed all our lives.
Heck yeah.
For good.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even like you remember like back then, you're like, I kind of like this.
Yeah, that the whole reason I got into getting into church was because of camp. I got to meet people from there, got to make relations and stuff.
Yeah.
So every time camp came up, I think we've gone to like 2 more after that, 2 or 3. And I was always hyped for it. I was always trying to get Cesar into it, but he's the most distant one out of all of us.
Yeah.
But
I do fondly remember like camp being like, yes, like
yeah, for sure.
it felt like freedom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like at home, there's so many rules. You can't do this, can't do that. And there's nothing to do. And at camp, you're just like, you have all these things that you can do and all that. Like,
I think it was more.
You got to hang out with your friends.
Yeah, it was something for me because
I
that's where I got to know everyone there, and that's how I did make friends. Because if not, it's like going to another church and just being the outcast. Don't talk to no one until you get to meet people. Then you want to hang out with them all the time. So that was it. Like whenever events would come, I would want to go to them to hang out with people and stuff. But pretty much it was church was just the camp was something that I was always expecting to go to because my first experience was crazy, not just to get to know people, but that's how I got like the first time you would ever say I felt like the Holy Spirit or whatever. I didn't even know what it was. I was just like, I just felt hot all of a sudden, and then like all of a sudden I just start crying or whatever. But it's crazy. But every time it's always like that. Dang, I want to go back to feel like that. Like I always wanted to keep that feeling after the camp, but you know,
like that vulnerability.
Yeah,
like being able to be
there
vulnerable.
is like something like super, I guess, special when you're like away from, I guess, reality of the world and stuff.
Yeah, that could be a thing too. Yeah,
because I feel like I would love to do this one. I literally said it was not. I don't know about it. You know, I forget it. But yeah, there is like something great about like being just away.
Yeah,
and then like being just in a room with, you know, people you kind of believe the same thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Like it does like have a little impact in you, I guess. But like
For
I
sure.
guess like that's the part of it. It's like when you come back home and stuff, like how are you gonna try to keep that feeling and
Yeah.
stuff? That was the difficult part for everyone.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was like going to church was always like, you have to come to church type of thing. And I was like, always felt
So
forced.
so you grew up Christian, like ever since you were young?
No, I think we were Catholic. Like,
Okay.
well, yeah, Christian, but we were Catholic and we would always go to a specific
Misas,
church.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Misas and
yeah.
stuff like that. We wouldn't usually go a lot, but sometimes like for special occasions and things
Mhm.
like that, we would go.
Okay.
But like I always found that type of the Catholic stuff, like,
The practices.
It
yeah,
was
it's like a
weird.
little
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a Catholic church once. It's definitely like it's on the border of like uh being Christian and being like a cult. Like it's I don't know, it was kind of weird. When
Like,
I went because I'm used to like our Pentecostal stuff, you
Yeah,
praise
yeah.
and worship, you the
yeah,
songs you use like
completely
everybody
different.
worships and stuff, but over there it's just like everybody just reads out of the book like and it's like the same songs like and it was just it felt I don't know, it just didn't feel like church how I grew up in church. Like it just felt like very like you have these steps and then that's it.
Yeah.
Like with us, it was just like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
church was like it was like the Holy Spirit led. Like
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. There's
But,
sometimes where I've
yeah.
been, I'm pretty sure at the church we all went to that I remember probably once or twice that I think during praise and worship, it was just so crazy that that was a whole service. It
Yeah.
wasn't even like no
Yeah.
preaching or nothing. It was just I'm like,
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this because you're always used to someone talking or preaching or whatever, and then like that. And but the first time ever, I think one of those happened. I'm like, was that it? We just came
Yeah.
for this, and again, it was back then when I wasn't.
Yeah.
Back then when I wasn't into that stuff, I was like, oh, I'm like, well, I mean, we were standing up the whole time. I would just sit down sometimes too, but
Yeah.
like I said, that's the difference between wanting to go and being forced to go.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now I want to go. I'm not forced to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big difference
It's
for
funny
sure.
how-
I think as a kid though, you have to like be forced to go kind of.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't really like when you're
I mean,
a
at
kid,
least, especially in the areas where
yeah.
where we grew up, at least I know where you and I grew up is like in the hood and stuff, you know? So
Yeah.
if you don't go to church and then from experiences with other family members and stuff, mom thinks, oh, you're gonna end up the same way type of thing. And
Yeah.
you're like,
yeah.
nah, I'm not. But I also understand too. I didn't have the best of friends either.
Yeah.
But they knew like, I mean, lucky me, I've been to the point where people they never forced me to do anything.
You were never
Like-
like really peer pressured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
okay.
I don't know, maybe because I wasn't always super tall, but like I was pretty tall and big.
Yeah.
So people wouldn't like, oh, like
Mess
you
up
have
to
to,
you,
yeah,
yeah.
you have to do this. And like I got with a group of friends that they're like, oh, if you want to do this, cool. If not, it don't matter. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So
That's
it didn't
cool.
really bother me. But yeah, it does make sense why you would feel like parents would have to kind of force the kids to go.
Yeah. It's kind of like what I feel like it's kind of one of those things where like you wake up on Saturday mornings and it's like, all right, we're cleaning the house, like
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
for
if
sure.
you don't have your kids like wake up and actually clean the house, like they're gonna grow up forever.
Oh
like,
yeah,
not
for
wanting
sure.
to clean.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
Now I can
so,
see. I can
yeah.
see. You know, they always say back then, like the parents are like, "Oh, you're not gonna understand what I'm talking about until you're older." Or,
Yeah.
for example, you guys, until you have your kids, you don't know what
Yeah.
this is, and now you're like, "Oh, dang, it makes a lot of sense why they did all this stuff."
Yeah.
But now you look into it and you be like, "Well, it does make sense. She was doing this for a specific reason, or they were doing this for a specific reason. That wasn't just because we felt like, oh,
Yeah.
forced or whatever."
And I love this era that we're growing into now too, because it's like all those things that our parents did that we didn't like, and we noticed that it's at least for me when I noticed that it was for like my good and stuff. Like now I find myself like doing a lot of research, like how do I like introduce this to my child without them like feeling attacked or something like that.
Right.
Or like cleanup and stuff. Like I used to hate cleaning up and stuff.
Yeah.
To the point where my mother, she gave up, like trying to force us to clean, and she was like, "Fine, this is y'all have to live in this mess. Y'all, that's your room, but the living room and stuff, y'all have to clean that up." So we just take the stuff I take my toys from the living room, throw them in my room, and keep going.
Yeah.
Like, and my toys were always all over the place and stuff, and so yeah. So but I would like to like approach that in a different manner.
Yeah.
I understand my mother and the frustration and like with especially with 5 kids, having to go that route, but I'm pretty sure there's a better route to go about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
my parents,
And there's a lot of
my
aspects
parents are
in
really
life
the
where
complete opposite of that. Is more they Saturday morning we have to clean up. If not, we're not like gonna be able to do anything.
Oh no, my
That was
mother
like a
tried.
forced thing. My dad, freaking,
Yeah.
he enforced it, bro. And
Yeah.
those are the worst. So it's like I kind of want to take whatever he had and like lessen it down.
Yeah.
You're like trying to like raise it up a little bit more. But like we didn't talk about this, but we haven't recorded it in so long. But you have a whole kid now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
How do you? I mean, he's still
7 months today.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah.
So, like, but do you like imagine like how you're gonna try to like implement things?
So I looked that up, like how to get like how to instill like consistency and like that nice like routine of cleaning and stuff. And the I can't remember her name, but it was a lady on Instagram, and she's like, oh, like making it a game is perfect. Like, oh, let's see how fast we can put away the toys. And like it doesn't have to be like an end of the like playtime stuff, but she said making cleanup or chores or something like that, kind of like a game, instills that like dopamine kind of effect. So whenever they clean, they're gonna be like, this is nice. Like, cause now when you're an adult, you clean, you get everything organized, you're like, this is nice. But as a kid, you don't feel that. As a kid, you just want to play. So making it a game and like giving a child that like same feeling that you get from seeing clean and organization is a good way to like. So yeah.
I'm gonna try that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
make it like a game.
There's a lot of things like I've been noticing a lot more.
Yeah.
How much, and this is so obvious, but like in hindsight, when you really think about it, you're like, dang, it actually does work. How much more him seeing you influences him.
Yeah.
And you're like, because this is super embarrassing, but in the house, sometimes when I run, I be Naruto running.
Yeah.
And Enzo,
that's not embarrassing. I do that
be
too.
copying me sometimes.
Yeah.
He's trying to run around the house. He's full on Naruto running.
Yeah.
I need to stop doing that. I just kind of stopped it, but he's like one hand behind like this. Yeah. I'm like, dang, I really do be influencing him sometimes.
Yeah, man, kids are sponges.
Yeah.
I
guess you don't really think about it until you like see it.
Even as a baby. So when I would change his Pampers, like in the beginning, it was like, oh, this is poop. But like, I was like, no, like whenever I put like a weird face on, like I see him like he's worried, looking at me weird, and I'm like, nah, like I just put on a smile, and I'm always smiling and stuff. I think I took it to an extreme though. I started playing with him while I would change his pamper. So now he just wants to play whenever I change his Pampers. But I found that I have yet, I mean, 7 months. He doesn't fight with me to change his Pampers. The only thing is sometimes like he'll like try to play a little bit with me. And I'm like, I hold him and I'm like, Gio, like stay still. Like, and that's another thing too. Like, I've been looking at like how to like enforce and discipline stuff. And it's, you don't have to hit or anything like that. That's like, I'm not against spanking. Sometimes like when their life's in danger and they need to understand like this has serious repercussions, you like you scare them. Like, and it's not something like where you're gonna like you want to like hurt them, leave a hand mark or something. No, like it's just like to shock them. Like you imagine you never get hit and somebody like just hits you, you're gonna be like, what happened? Like it catches your attention. So I feel like that's mainly what that's for, where it has its place, but not to like hurt or anything. But I noticed that like I was like doing a deep dive into that, and they say keep a calm, collected, like just steady voice, because when they start doing like stuff that gets on your nerves, they're testing, they're trying to see their limits. Like, oh, what can I do? What can I not do? And like you like getting no reaction at all from you, they're like, oh, this is boring. Or and then like they listen and they're like, okay, I won't do that again. But like if you're like they're like, oh, I got a reaction. I wonder what else I can do to get that reaction. Like kids going. They don't know any better. They think it's a game. Like, so that's another thing that I did some research into, because I definitely want to change the discipline. Like for sure. Styles. Because back then, man, and we got it good compared to how our parents got it. I'm not sure if your parents ever talked to you about how they were disciplined, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like with every generation, it just gets better.
Yeah.
And I want to make it as good as I can, especially with the internet being out and stuff. Like, we have so much more access to information. We don't have to take time out of our day to go to a library, look for the book, and then read it and stuff. Like, now we can listen to a podcast about it on our way to work or something. Like, it's so much easier to make life like nice.
Yeah.
Now we're ready, guys.
I ended on like we have internet and stuff, so we can try to make life a little better.
I guess it's like another thing too. On hindsight, you're like, but like I've been learning, and something I've been really working on is like trying not to get so angry.
Yeah.
Over the littlest things, because how he's a baby, bro. He
Yeah.
don't care at all. He's just trying to live life.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
Yeah.
It's
just like, and I guess that's the biblical too. Like, be slow to anger.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that in my mind the last time. Just chill out.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that serious to be honest with things that you're getting angry about. So that's like a big thing I'm really working on.
I think that's what helped me out with my siblings. I think that's why I'm so like slow to anger.
Yeah.
Growing up with a lot of siblings, being the baby of the house, life's not fair. Being the youngest, you get picked on a lot. So, but like I learned that at an early age. Getting angry doesn't help anything. And my siblings will tell you I had anger issues when I was young. Like I would get mad over small things and but yeah, at an early age, I think like them like being like, okay, like you're getting mad for what? And then like I feel like that like helped me out.
Yeah.
So like you saying that, like having like you being slow to anger and stuff, like that'll definitely.
Yeah. It's kind of, I guess you don't realize it until you're in it.
Yeah.
I wish I was working on this stuff like before I had it. So I don't want. It's like, 'cause that's why bro, you feel so guilty. Just getting mad at him for no reason. Like,
yeah.
So guilty. And I'd be like, saying sorry. He's like, okay, thank you. He is like, no. He's just like living life, man.
Yeah.
That's like the pureness that I really noticed about having a baby too. It's just how they don't really worry about anything too much.
It's just an unconditional love.
Yeah.
And they don't care that you mess up. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, he's just taking everything in. And it's like super pure. Like, it's not tainted.
Yeah.
Like the stresses that we're going through and stuff. And I don't want.
Yeah.
I really try not to like bleed that into him either. So
that's good.
Yeah. That's like kind of what I've been working on.
Yeah.
But yeah. We were talking about Ricky, so back to Ricky.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, we definitely. What about you? How do you feel about becoming a father? Like, does the thought of that? Because I remember like that used to excite me when I was younger. Like I always used to be like, I want to be a kid.
Not having kids and stuff.
It's never crossed my mind, but I have always, for a while, I've always wanted to have my own kids and stuff. Yeah. It's something that I think I would say most guys would probably want that. Like, I want to have my own. You guys got lucky. You guys have your own son.
Yeah.
I would want to have my own son and stuff
so
too.
That's actually something that like I spoke to a coworker of mine, and she was like, you seem excited to have like a baby and stuff. She's like, I never knew men like think like this. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, we're not monsters. Like, I was like, I feel like I wanted a kid since high school.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like that's kind of like something. I was not ready for a kid back in high school. I'm so glad I got I had a kid at a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
Because back then I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
I thought the same thing. I wanted to have a kid like at 23 or something.
Yeah.
I can not imagine being at 23 having a kid.
Yeah. No. And it's crazy, like to think people are like at the age of 18, you're considered an adult is crazy. I don't know. I still feel like you're still figuring life out at the age of 18.
Bro,
like you're
crazy.
Just out of school. School barely teaches you anything about life. Like you don't experience life at all
Oh.
up until 18. 18 comes around, you start signing contracts and stuff. You get screwed over. So many people get screwed over and stuff. Like, it's insane to think like you're an adult by the age of 18. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And back then I used to be like, I'm 18, I'm an adult, my parents can't tell me nothing, I'm gonna make my own money. And now I'm like, dang, I like thinking back on younger me, like I feel bad, like of the mentality that I had when I was younger.
Did you really think like that? Like,
Dude,
you're like,
yeah.
I'm an adult, I can do whatever I want.
By the age of 16, I was already because no, it was 16 or 17 or 16, my senior year, when I had a economics class. That I learned about building credit, like saving and stuff. They put on Dave Ramsey classes and the stuff, so
Really?
I knew a lot about like building my credit and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, imagine by the age of how old was I? 7 years ago, 21. I bought that Camry by the age of 21, and I had enough credit to buy that car on my own.
Dang.
Yeah, like I didn't need a cosign or anything. Like as soon as I graduated high school and I had my job, opened up a credit card with Best Buy because nobody else wanted to give me credit. I searched who was most likely to give me credit and stuff.
Yeah.
Started off small with Best Buy, moved on to Sam's. I started using the Sam's credit card for my gas and stuff. Like I had a whole like plan and stuff. And I was like, man, like, but at the age of 17, I was like, I'm an adult. Like, I know how life works.
Mhm.
Bullcrap. I just knew how credit worked.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know about saving. Like, I knew about saving into Roth IRAs and all that stuff, but I never really implemented it. I still have to implement it. But yeah, like, there's just so much about life that I hadn't experienced, like relationship wise, all that stuff. Like, it's not only like like opposite sex relationship, like friend relationships, stuff like that, boundaries. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that, like, because you're in high school, like you don't have to worry about balancing work, school,
Mhm.
like all this stuff. All you have to do is school, and that's it. Like, there's no balance. And like, learning those boundaries between personal, work relationships, all that stuff, like, is something that schools fail, at least in the United States, to
For sure.
teach. And it's stuff that, like, that's what makes me, like, baffles me to be like, wow, like, like 18 is not an adult in my head anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
It's also through the
yeah,
experience you go through though too.
I get, yeah.
Because if
true.
here, like you say, here
The
in the
US,
US is different compared to like in Mexico.
yeah.
Since you're young,
I
you're
love how
already
Japan
working
has-
on things like
yeah.
that, or
Oh, that's true.
taking
Yeah, you
care
do
of
work,
younger siblings or things like that. So you don't experience that childhood.
yeah.
And then when you're 18, you feel like you're already an adult since mad young. But when
Yeah,
you're
that's
18, you're
true.
like, yeah, now I am an adult. So,
Yeah.
but you don't know like the educational stuff. Because like I said, my mom, I mean, she's smart, but like if she would have kept going through school, she's already helped us out through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't. She's the one that helped us build our credit because I think she opened an account for us with the bank and stuff. Like
Yeah.
she's the one that started savings for us and things like that. And I'm like, how does she even know about this? She didn't go to school and learn about none of this stuff. So I don't know how she found out about that. But my credit started off good because I think she ended up helping me get my first credit card and stuff like that in high school. I'm
Like
pretty sure.
co-signing and stuff, right?
Yeah, so
That's the best way. Like,
so from the get go, should probably figure out how to get your kids already started on that. Depending what age is the best age to start saving money for them for school or whatever. It's best to start now because imagine now to when they actually reach the adult age of 18, how much help you guys could be for them compared to them having to experience it. I mean, it's also good to experience it yourself, but like you said, like that's the thing with, for example, why I would want my kids or my family. Like I already went through certain things. I know what I don't want them to go through. I'm gonna do my best to help them grow better. And I'm pretty sure that's what our parents did. For example, my mother came from Mexico and stuff like that. So what we have right now, it's like people take advantage of what we have. We don't know what we got until we go somewhere else and then see like, dang, like they don't have this here and I have it over there, and I take full advantage of this, take it for granted, and don't know how to act. And then when you get back, you're like, all right, maybe I do got it good here. Try to pay more attention, but yeah.
There's actually a credit card that that has no age limit, that you can start your child day one. As soon as they have a social security card, you can put them on there, on that credit card. And it's like it's not really like their own credit card. It's like they're co-signed onto your credit card. Yeah, kind of thing. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So you
That
start
helps
building
out
your
a lot.
baby's credit.
That helps out
day
a
one.
lot.
It really does, especially in the United States. Well, although I don't know how well the U.S. economy is going to keep going, but yeah, I heard several stuff about the Federal Reserve that they might start like switching out, and I think the end of the days are probably near. Like that one, the for real, because once we have the one, well, no, it's probably like, I say the end days, but it's probably like another 10,000 years or something. But like the single currency stuff, I see it coming. Yeah.
I was reading something. Sorry.
No,
I was reading my Bible.
Yeah.
Minutes ago.
Yeah.
But there's like parts of it that he's saying, you're gonna be in bed with someone and one person is gonna go and disappear and the other person's gonna be left behind. Like things like that. He mentioned like 3 examples of that. And I was like, dang, can you just imagine that?
Didn't they make a movie like that?
Yeah, it's called Left Behind.
Really?
Yeah, the movie's called
I
Left
remember
Behind.
seeing it back then, but like I never fully paid attention to
That
it. It might be
movie-
something I might rewatch now.
They used that movie to traumatize all the youth. I remember
Really?
when that movie
man.
came out. You don't remember?
Nah.
At least I guess because I had teenage, because we were still in kids' church, and it was my brothers and sisters.
I must not stick out.
Who? No?
I remember everything else.
But I mean, you didn't have any older siblings though. You were the oldest. Yeah. But I remember they were watching the movie, and I was like sitting down with them watching it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like planes were falling out of the sky and stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was watching. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. Like people just started disappearing. Like their clothes were just in the truck. Like cars were crashing everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly that. That's what I remember. I remember that specific. Planes falling and cars crashing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just imagine not
Like-
being the ones that doesn't go away. You'd be like, what?
I wake up and
Bruh.
Destiny's not in bed. I'm like, what happened?
To be honest, that's a scary thing though to
It's
think
scary
about.
when you think about it.
For
Yep.
sure.
That's why I try not to think about it.
Yeah. But it's also good.
You need to know it. Though.
Yeah, you need to, because if
Yeah.
not, you're just gonna what do they call it? Live that lukewarm life.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like gotta.
And knowledge is
The world,
power.
yeah, the world perishes from lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
That's a Bible verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to like.
I have to
I-
study.
I try not to avoid like not knowing about things. There's some things I don't care about, but I want to at least know it.
Yeah.
I don't have to like make it a part of me or anything, but I need to at least know some things like politics and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Bruh, yeah, I've tried so hard all my life to not like, and we were talking about it before the podcast. Yeah, like I've tried all my life, like politics are just toxic, like it's dumb.
Yeah.
But after
I
like
still think that.
after same here. But after like these past few like years, like especially with like from as soon as like Trump started becoming president and stuff, like nothing against the man or anything, but like that's when I was like, oh, the world's like insanely divided.
Yeah.
Like it's insane how divided like the
Crazy.
world is.
There's all the wars and
Yeah.
stuff going on. It's sad stuff
Yeah.
going on right
So
now.
at that point I was like, are people just not paying attention to politics? Like I was like, is everybody like have my mentality? I was like, and then like one of my favorite sayings by Gandhi, like be the change you want to see in the world. So I was like, maybe I should start paying attention to politics and like actually
We're
like
spitting
trying to
Gandhi,
vote.
We're spitting
Yeah.
Bibles. We're killing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You never know what we're gonna talk about next.
Right. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Dr. Seuss. Woo-hoo. Not convicted. They say that they say that his father was a zoologist and he would bring dead unalived animals to the house. And some of the animals that were in his book were from him taxidermying
What the
these passed away animals
Dang.
into
not know
like
that.
weird, like
Alleged
strange, like
stuff.
hybrid things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a couple of
Allegedly.
sculptures. This is allegedly,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know how true it is, but there are like they have like some sculptures like of like the Dr. Seuss's animals, like with actual like animal like horns and stuff. And
Dang.
yeah, I was like, what? I was like, but it's dead animals. Like, how was that? I don't know. That's like somebody grabbing like a sheep cloth and like putting it together and making a puppet. Like, I don't know. I kind of see it like that, but I mean, it is a little creepy. Not gonna lie.
That is crazy.
But at one side, like, I don't know. It's. I understand if he was torturing animals and like killing them and then like using
They were already
that
dead,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
They
it's
were
still
already.
crazy, but
I don't even know if we can use killing or dead. The word dead. On
Unalive.
YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Unalived, right? Because I see that all the
find that
time.
stuff totally- I get why people do it, but
It's
it like makes it hurt a little bit.
yeah.
But if
Same
you have-
here.
if you
Like
have to do
it's
it, you
part
have to
of
do it.
life. Like
Yeah.
death and killings is a
Yeah.
thing of life, and
Even
it's
like-
crazy that they're like, oh, it doesn't exist.
I'm
What
gonna say
killing
the S
does
word,
exist?
Even like suicide.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
unfortunate that does happen. Like I should be able to sue you.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, we're not on that.
yeah, true.
Once we get to that point, we'll talk more.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go back and then be like, this
That's
video of
true,
ours
yeah, I
got
guess that's
demonetized
true,
and
you're
like have
right.
to, yeah.
And it's better to start now.
Yeah.
Get the habit.
Oh, bro, apparently Brazil is on that too. Like this is my like looking into politics and all that stuff. But one of my coworkers told me about Brazil and how their censorship is getting out of hand. Like they are deleting people's accounts because they're giving their opinion on certain politics that are happening out there. So they completely delete their account. And the one person in charge of cybersecurity out in Brazil and their Supreme Court out there has full control over who has that. And then he told Elon Musk to delete a couple of people's accounts, and Elon Musk is like, no, that's like their rights, freedom of speech. Like I'm not gonna. And he contacted the people who they get the internet from, the satellite provider, and got them to take X off of their internet.
Dang.
So people in Brazil can't use Twitter anymore, or formerly known Twitter X,
Dang.
right now. Yeah, and it's insane. And I think
It's crazy how you can just do that.
I don't know if I should say it because I don't know how true it is, but I think they said
Allegedly.
Trump, yeah, allegedly, Trump, he took them off of the United States currency, so they're working like they have to do their own currency. They can't work off of the United States. Like the Federal Reserve won't make any trades with them or anything like that.
Dang. Yeah.
I don't know how true that one is. I
Allegedly,
haven't done
yes.
my research on that. I just saw that one in a post. But the whole Brazil stuff, like that, their censorship is getting out of hand, is true. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope the U.S. doesn't get to that point either, though, because there's a lot of fake news and all this stuff like going around.
Yeah. Back to
Yeah.
Ricky's.
All right. Yes.
I guess we got.
Ricky's, you're the light at the.
We can spit some random questions.
Yeah.
You're the
You're a
light at
big,
the end
you're
of
a
the
big
tunnel.
guy. What's your favorite thing to eat? What's your like? Like you don't mind
At all?
Yeah.
What I was
You
supposed
don't know. You don't care if you eat it every day.
what I was supposed to eat today on my way here.
Oh,
Hibachi. Yeah, I love hibachi food. Yeah.
You have a favorite place?
There is this. I mean it's a hibachi spot, like a sushi place. I like it because of their appetizer, and it has nothing to do with hibachi, but it's like they call it rock shrimp.
Yeah.
I think we went there one time for someone's birthday party called Otoya, but it's in Altima, I think. And my boss took us there because whenever we would do like some containers, like heavy work and stuff, like we get paid by the hour. So to help us out, he'd like give us a whole hour for lunch, and he'd pay for our lunch, all the guys that would go and stuff. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm not paying for it, so I get whatever. I get one of my coworkers told me, "Oh, get the rock shrimp, get this, you get everything." And ever since I tasted that, it's the sauce pretty much that's with it.
Yeah.
I think it's like a sweet and sour sauce. I don't know what kind of sauce it is, but bro, that sauce is amazing. And I think recently at Costco, they had the shrimp. You know how they give out the samples, and they had the sauce on it, and I'm like, is this it? And I took it and I ate it. I'm like, yeah, and I ended up buying it, and I think it's like a sweet and chili sauce or something like that. It's like an orange sauce,
like a
bro.
sweet Thai chili kind of.
It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, that I don't know. I mean, Mexican food maybe. I don't know.
Do you go out? Like, do you go to Mexican restaurants, or is it just like your mom's cooking?
Sometimes we do go out to Mexican restaurants. You gotta. It's like Mexican restaurants. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's bad to say, like whitewashed Mexican restaurants. Like,
they call it Tex-Mex, I think.
Yeah. I don't, maybe whatever the right word is, but like Azteca, I don't count that really as Mexican. Or like, there's another spot also in Altamont called Cancun, kind of same thing. But like, if you were to go to like the real Mexican spots, it's like them food trucks that are out there selling it. Like, those are you eat their tacos or whatever. Or there's also this spot called Tortas del Rey or Tortas al Rey on OBT.
Hey, you spitting names and streets,
right,
bro.
facts.
You can see those guys on Twitter. I don't know, on TikTok.
Here, local.
Yeah.
I think.
Like,
yeah.
What's your favorite?
Yeah. I recently seen them, and I'm like, I might try to some of their spots they give out. Yeah. But yeah, it's that. Yeah, I love Mexican food mainly from my mom, but sometimes it is good to go. Like, there's this one I don't know the street. I know it's going to Tampa, but there's one truck stop that we always stop by, and since we were young, like really young, we would always get tacos from there, bro. It was when tacos I think were like 50 cents or $1 each, bro. And this is when we were young. We would eat like, bro, we were fat. Mom would be like, "How much you want?" I'd be like, "I want like 10 plus." And she's like, 10, you sure? And be like, yeah. Sometimes I think I would just eat just because it's so good. And we recently go there. Next time we go, I'll tell y'all to come with me. It's what is it called?
You said out
barbacoa. Yeah, it's about that to me personally is the best barbacoa I've ever had.
Wow. We can take an aquarium trip, because I've been wanting to take Gio out to the aquarium.
I've heard about. I didn't even know they had someone told me about it.
The enemy was attacking that week that we had planned to go out.
You're a survivor. So
Yeah.
But their tacos are good and stuff. But yeah, I like that. And I mean, I think that's another reason wanting to go to Japan is a thing.
Yeah,
I just love their like ramen. Probably, yeah. Because first of all, the anime, second of all, the cars, and then third, the food.
Right, we just have to take
three best things. Yeah,
Japan is definitely on my bucket list.
For sure.
Whatever you want. I'm down to try this place, man. I don't really try like food trucks like that. I need to be more adventurous.
I don't even know how to say please in Japanese. No, arigato is thank you. Yeah, that's why I was like sitting here. I was like, iritakimasu is like thank you for the food. Arigato. You have gohan, but that's rice. Misu, water. Yeah, I don't think I learned how to say please. Yeah, probably.
We'll study up. We'll be on Duolingo.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
for sure.
Did you guys see that the Duolingo bird died or something like that?
Really?
Yeah, but it was just a publicity.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Oh, true.
Japan,
favorite place, Japan.
Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I've gone around places. Yeah, it's cool because kind of what we're going about at the beginning. When you're like traveling, like you forget about all the what's it called? Like like you don't have to worry about paying the bills for this, working this, Even though sometimes at my job, since I'm kind of like one of the two people in the office, if I miss, I know I'm coming back to a lot of stuff that isn't done. But yeah, it's cool because then you just get to experience the world, or just just live life without being worrying about just other things. But it's cool. Like I've been to Spain, in Barcelona, Madrid. I've been to Italy. I don't know exactly where in Italy, but I've been to a couple of places. But Mexico, Puerto Rico, Canada, it's cool. My first time ever seeing snow was in Canada.
Yeah.
I ended up liking it a lot. I wouldn't mind living somewhere where it's snowy.
What is your morning, your plane routine? Let me give you a scenario. Your flight is at, I'll do a morning one. Your flight's at 10 a.m. When are you waking up? When are you getting to the airport and stuff?
So, I mean, if we do it like that, because I think the flights I've ever taken was like early, like
that's how
6 a.m. or 5 a.m. type of thing, because we don't want to be there when everyone else is.
You gotta wake up at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, but yeah, we pretty much we would try to get there. Like I said, the first time I ever traveled, I never like knew about any of that stuff, and they're like, you got to be there 2 or 3 hours early because of this and that. Thank God so far when we've gone to the airport, I've never had that issue. I mean, recently traveling when I was in Europe, in Portugal, I kind of didn't end up liking Portugal. I forgot where it is specifically, but this airport was horrible. Horrible. We almost missed our flight because it got rerouted and a bunch of crap stuff. But yeah, and I didn't know either that you could bring snacks on the plane and stuff like that. You just can't bring liquids. I didn't know that. And we would always buy the snacks there, and it's crazy, like $12 for a bag of chips.
Yeah.
What? And then the one time when I came back, on a plane back here to Orlando, I smelled, this is the fatty in me. I smelled Five Guy burger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the heck brought I'm like, how they get Five Guys on the freaking plane? Yeah. And I just see this lady just unwrapping that plastic, that silver. Yeah. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't know you could bring food up here. And I'm like, the next time I flew, we had a whole snack. I'm like, bro, I had crazy. When I went to Cancun, and I just had hella snacks. I just didn't have the drinks, but the drinks were pretty expensive. But I'd rather pay just for drinks instead of drinks and snacks. But yeah, but it's cool. I mean, like my first time ever flying, I recently found out that one of my family members first traveled too, and they didn't like the plane. Me, when I didn't have no issues flying on the plane.
You didn't think of your death?
No. I wanted to sit on the window seat to see everything, but it was in the middle of the night, so I couldn't see nothing. So it didn't really matter.
That's how it was for me on my first flight.
Yeah.
I like looking
I wasn't.
out.
Yeah, I like looking out of the window.
I think about my death, but like I could do it. Like I'm not like deathly scared of it. I just get like a little anxious.
There's been points where every time we fly, I wanted to fly in daytime just so I can see outside. Because the first time I flew was to Puerto Rico, in the middle of the night on the ocean, I couldn't see nothing. There was no point.
Yeah.
But I know in Europe, I think we went to where was it? Switzerland, I think. Yeah. And bro, looking outside, looking at those mountains, oh my goodness! I think I'll have to show you after, but I got like videos and pictures of like, bro, it looks so dope. I'm like, dang, I want to come here one time, but
I want to take like a road trip around the United States, because like I saw like an itinerary of like where you should go for like a road trip, like a nice road trip in the US. We have so many mountain ranges out here. It's insane. I've lived my whole life in Florida, I've only ever gone to Puerto Rico and New York and Philadelphia. But Philadelphia and New York, I was like 12. Yeah, so I barely remember that.
We're gonna get you out, bro.
Yeah. And Puerto Rico was like my first like actual like out of the state vacation. And it was nice. It was with Sarai. That was a nice one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta get him outside.
Crazy.
Yeah. It was dang, what year was that? It was before we got married though. It was so I can meet her family in Puerto Rico.
I said recently. That's still
was-
that was a couple.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. It was like
Feels
2-3 years
recent.
ago.
No.
I think it was 2022. Yeah, I think it was 2022, 2021 that we went out there. But yeah, it was like I haven't seen any mountain ranges. I've seen snow once when we went to North Carolina.
No,
No, dude, I saw fake snow. I was a little like it was coming out of the snow machines, so I was like, this isn't real snow.
I had that.
It was cold as heck though,
bro. It is.
was
It's crazy.
Stupid cold. Yeah.
The first time I ever experienced snow was when I went to go watch a Mexico game in Georgia, and it started. I don't even count it as snow because I think it was like it started raining and it just felt too cold. I was like, "What is this?" And they're like, "I think it's about to start snowing," but we left. And then like the first time I actually, does the camera say something?
Oh, I probably stopped. Yeah.
You can say what you gotta say.
All right. Pretty much that. The first time I ever did experience snow was in Canada, and that we ended up going to the mountains to snowboard. And bro, it's crazy. That's a workout for sure. But snow is super cold. They told us to wear gloves. Our gloves that we took were not thick enough, and we're like, nah, we're good. And they're like, bro, you're not experienced, so you're gonna be falling a lot. You're gonna be on your butt, picking yourself up. Thank goodness I ended up going to buy my gloves, and she ended up finding out that thing was really cold, bro. Yeah. Ended up get your fingers super super cold to, what is it called?
It's frostbite.
Yeah,
there it is.
Your fingers start turning purple and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but it was cool. I like the snow. Recently, like I think I started liking the cold better than the hot.
Yeah.
Personally, because I don't like sweating a lot, but you can do more activities in the hot. So
yeah,
give and go there.
I prefer cold over the heat too. But that's until I figured out about shoveling snow. Snow still melts when it touches you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the my first time going was cool. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe living there, it is a big difference. But I liked it. It was really cool. Then going, the only thing is where it's super cold and it's super windy, because we went to Niagara Falls. That type of cold.
So Niagara Falls better during summer is what I'm hearing.
For sure. Because bro, go.
Yeah. Did she say Las Cataratas de Niagara? that's the biggest tongue twister ever.
I don't even know.
That's how you say that in Spanish, cataratas, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's that's a waterfall, catarataca. It's a weird. The first time I heard it, I was like, "Did they catch the Holy Spirit?" I was like, "What?"
No, but yeah, go when it's hot, not when it's cold, because it's super windy there. So if you don't have, like, bro, we ended up buying like super thick jackets, and like I put on, I think that's the only time I ever wore double jeans. Like I had crazy, and it was still cold. It was still cold, but it was cool. A really really dope experience for sure.
We can end there, guys. First episode back, and we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
comment,
say you love Ricky's.
Say it.
Say it.
So I can
say my name. Say my name.
So I can say it.
Yeah, for sure.
You're staying.
I'm not even gonna say they hate you. You're just gonna stay.
I know there's a couple people out there are gonna joke around and probably say the opposite just to mess with me. People we know, I know who, but cool. Yeah, for sure. Happy to be here. Peace.